Hey guys, it's Bubbly. Welcome back to my channel, and I am super excited for today's video because it is my very first collab that I'm doing on my channel, and it is with none other than the wonderful Miss hiphiprenee. If you guys are not familiar with hiphiprenee, please go check out her channel. I will have it linked down below. She has some fantastic builds, and she just started a brand new LP called the Copper Bottom Family, and let me tell you guys, it's already full of juicy drama. And if you're anything like me and you love the drama, then you definitely need to go check that out. So make sure you hit up hiphiprenee's channel, go ahead and subscribe, and drop by and say hi, tell her I sent you. So Miss Renee did the outside of this house. She built the structure and did the landscaping for the house, and then I swooped in and did the decorating. I did have a bit of an issue recording this video, so the very beginning of my decorating of the kitchen did get lost. There was a huge storm that rolled through, and I lost my power just as I started to decorate this house. So, but there are definitely screenshots of everything that I did in there. The kitchen is towards the back of the build, and it's not a huge kitchen. It's like a galley style kitchen. It's very long, but it's not super narrow. It's got plenty of space to move around and have more than one sim in there comfortably. I used a very pretty seafoam blue green turquoisey kind of color on the walls, which is my absolute favorite color, and then lots of muted grays and creams to go with that. I really adore how that kitchen turned out. One thing that I did add in the kitchen was a computer, a family computer with a computer desk, which I've seen in builds or homes in real life, and I thought I'd just drop that in this kitchen as a bit of a change because I don't think I've ever done that before in The Sims. So when I started decorating this house, I will tell you guys, it was so much fun to decorate someone else's creation. It was amazing. Renee did such a fantastic job with this house. She is a fantastic builder. Make sure you go check out her other builds because she really does an amazing job. But trying to imagine what she was thinking when she created this house and thinking about where I would put everything was definitely a challenge, but it was so much fun. So I'm really excited that I had a chance to do this collab, and I'm really looking forward to doing some more in the future. So if if you're a builder out there and you want to do a collab, hit me up. Let's do it. I had tons of fun with this. So off of the kitchen is where I put the dining room, and it's quite a small space. So I was only able to fit a smaller 4-seater table in that room with a couple of accent pieces to go along with it, just to tie everything together. I did play test this house, so everything should be working fine for your Sims if you choose to download it. And as always, that link will be in the description below if you'd like to grab the furnished version of this house. If you would like the unfurnished version of hiphiprenee's structure, make sure you check out her on the gallery. She is also under hiphiprenee on the gallery if you just want the empty house and give a go at furnishing it yourself. I would definitely say do that because this is a super cute build. So off of the dining room, I put the family room, and I really love the colors that ended up in this room. I use that same kind of seafoam turquoise blue green color in that room as well. And then the sofas that came with the my first pet stuff bag. I don't know why that's a tongue twister. But those couches you can actually put together and have them look like a sectional. So that's what I did. And then I put a couple of bright yellow chairs for some pops of color to play off of that blue green. I do believe those chairs came from, I think, the bowling stuff pack, I believe. They're one of my favorites. And then I put a bookcase back in the little corner of that room. And then I used from the movie Hangout pack one of those little puff chairs, which those are super cute. Kind of hard to use in a build because the swatches are so busy and colorful, but I think this one definitely worked in this build. So across from the living room is where I put the bathroom that's on the main level of the house. And I also included a laundry room in there. So I just sectioned off a little piece of that bathroom because it was quite a large space. I'm not sure what she was intending it to be, but I turned it into a bathroom. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so sorry. I just heard another bolt of lightning. So who knows if I'll lose my power again? Let's hope not. Let's hope I can get through this without another catastrophe. So I sectioned off a little part of that room to make a laundry room because I love to have laundry in all of my builds. And that room was quite large, so I was easily able to fit in a tub shower combo, vanity, and toilet, which, you know, very important to have a toilet in there as well. So I chose to put 2 of the bedrooms on the main level at the very front of the house, which I don't know if that's normal. I don't really see too many houses that have the bedrooms at the front of the house when you first walk in. Those are the first 2 rooms on either side when you walk through the front door of the home. But I did one room designed for 2 children. There's 2 single beds in there as well as a child's desk, and have that decorated for children. And then across the hall from that, I designed a room with a teenager in mind. So I did think of a family when I started decorating this house. I imagined a larger family with a mom and dad and 3 children, and the parents are very into computers. Well, not necessarily computers, but they work from home. They have their own business. They each have their own business. And so they spend a lot of time working from home on their computers. So I built a huge double office on the 2nd floor, which is coming up really soon. It's my favorite spot in the house. But they do have a teenager and 2 children. So the 2nd bedroom downstairs I designed for the teenager. And my idea for the kids was that they were very creative, maybe a bit of a offset of their parents. The parents are more business focused, and I imagine that their children would be a bit opposite from that and more into being creative. So I did put a keyboard in that room, and there isn't a whole lot of other things in there. There is a mirror in there, one of the folding mirrors, which is really cute. I really like that mirror, and a double bed as well. So on the 2nd floor, this is where I really was struggling with what to do with this space, because there were some smaller spaces up there. And I was just trying to figure out, well, how am I going to use some of these rooms? The shapes were a bit different than what I was used to. So what I came up with was putting the master bedroom on the 2nd floor upstairs, but not a 2nd floor upstairs. That's funny. Anyway, the master bedroom upstairs, but it does not have an ensuite. There was a small space sectioned off in the room that I put it in that you could possibly put a tiny bathroom in, but I didn't really want to do that. So I turned it into a walk-in closet, which is one of my favorite things to have in a house. So the master bedroom does not have the ensuite, but it does have a walk-in closet, and it does have a walkout to a upper deck, which is quite nice. So, you know, mom and dad can sit outside, sip on their coffee, maybe have a bit of breakfast before they hit their office and start working. So across from the master bedroom, I put a playroom for the children. So I thought that maybe mom and dad would like to have the kids closer to them while they're working, when they're not in school, so they can keep an eye on what they're doing and make sure that everybody's safe and happy. And, you know, they always know what's going on at all times with their kids since they're so busy and focused on work for most of the day. So The playroom has a creative desk in there. It has one of those giant puppy stuffed animals, which I love, and then a toy box and one of those ginormous playhouses. I don't know why they're so big, but one of those huge playhouses. And then I put a couple of shelves on the wall, and then I loaded up with toys. I just love the way toys look laid out on shelves or on surfaces in this game. The only problem with that is the Sims are constantly wanting to put those toys in the toy bins. I wish they wouldn't, but they do. Luckily, I made it through playtesting this house without my Sim trying to put all the toys away. So on to the double office, and this, like I said, was my favorite space in the house. It's quite a large, narrow room, and I was trying to figure out what to do with it, and that's when this family that I built the house, or not built, designed the house, was born. So this room is sectioned off into two basic parts. One side, it's basically sort of like a his and hers, but not really. It has two desks, one computer on each, and then I put a couple of extra monitors on each desk just because, you know, they need to keep their eyes on a lot of different things at the same time as they're working on their respective businesses. And then there is a bookcase in the middle. I put a couch in there, so if they do have maybe a client over that they need to discuss things with, there's a comfortable space for them to sit while they're having a meeting maybe. And then I also put a few clutter items to go along with that. I did, in this video, you'll see that I did use that succulent wall hanging from the Seasons expansion pack, but I did end up having to remove that. I didn't realize it was going to take up so much space, and the Sims could not walk past that to get to the desk, so I did remove that and just put a wall picture or painting up on the wall instead. But that did not make it into the video, so that will not be there if you download this house. But other than that, everything else worked out great. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you want to stay up to date with what I'm doing, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. All of those are linked down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Just far away, but I'll stay, just take a leap of faith, we'll find a way for you and me. Can't look back and run from what I feel inside. There's no more time to hide, because I feel again, I feel again, oh now. I feel again, we're bringing this back to life. I feel it again, I feel it again, I feel again, we're bringing this back to life. Help me find the right words to say to get us back on our